Hey, good morning. Welcome back to the vlog. Last night, right after we stopped filming, we were getting into where we were camping. We were only about a mile and a half away, and right across the road was a huge herd of elk, and we had to slam on the brakes and lock up the trailer brakes, and it was super scary. Joel checked everything out last night and everything looked okay, and then this morning he came out and our bike rack actually broke, and it kind of just scuffed up my, what do you call that, chain guard on my bike, which I've only ridden once, and then this part that holds the bike on there snapped off. So we're gonna see what we can rig up with what we have.
We have Gorilla Tape, so it'll probably be stronger than it was before.
We also have those bungee cords that you got, if that's, if you need that. So that's what's happening right now. This campground is called Hayspur Fish Hatchery, and it's free. There's no hookups or anything. You can see it's just kind of open, and there's a few trees, there's a few people here, there's picnic tables and fire pits. Lots of mosquitoes, but we've had that pretty much everywhere we've gone. If the camera's shaking a little bit, it's because I'm knocking them off of me as I stand here. But it was nice, it was quiet, there's only a few people here. We are headed over toward Yellowstone. First we're going to Ketchum. I don't know exactly what it is. When I read about it, I thought it was like an old west town, but then it's also like a ski resort area. So anyway, we're going to Ketchum, and then we're going to Craters of the Moon. We already reserved our campground for the next 2 days. Gosh, my memory is not doing well today. Mom brain is a real thing. I cannot remember. So the campground is called Jared's Wild Rose Resort, and it is in Island Park, Idaho. I'm gonna get the baby changed, Joel is fixing the bikes, and then we're gonna hit the road. We have to backtrack a little to go to Ketchum, so we might leave the trailer here. I'm not sure. I mentioned when I was outside how bad the mosquitoes have been, and they're out of control. Like they fly into the trailer. They're like all like lining the door, and they fly in every time we open the door. So we've been having like sport mosquito killing in the trailer, which has been kind of funny. But I wanted to share with you what I've been using for the baby to try to keep them off of him. My mom actually suggested this to me. We had to get the Walmart brand, and I don't think it's working as well because they didn't have the Johnson brand when we were there, but it's this baby oil cream. The Johnson brand is in a green bottle too. I used it on myself last night. I don't think I got bit at all, and I put it on the baby. I haven't found anything on him yet, so hopefully this is gonna work, because you can't use regular bug spray on him yet. And even the all natural stuff like the baby Ganix and all of that all says ask a doctor if they're under 6 months of age, and we don't have a doctor to ask. So just to err on the side of caution, we've been using this. I actually looked it up, and there's a lot of people that use it for mosquito repellent, so this is what we're using. How's it going, honey? Doesn't look so great.
Enough people watching right now.
Who's watching you?
Just this person with their rocks. It's looking over here.
Really?
Yeah.
In this trailer back here?
Sitting on the truck.
Weird. Should I film them looking at you? Maybe there's birds out in this field that they're looking at. It is awkward. What the hell? Maybe they're looking past us. Awkward. We're just driving through where we were yesterday when the elk were crossing, and they're up there again. There's not very many of them though, and it's just big ones. I don't know if you'll be able to see them or not. There was about 40 times that many yesterday, it seemed like. In Ketchum. We just came to this little town and we walked around, we got some coffee, and we were thinking about doing the ski lift, but I think we're just gonna get back on the road, baby sleeping, and we want to see how many miles we can get in while he's asleep. So it was really cute. The buildings were awesome. The coffee shop we went into used to be a bank. So they had the vault turned into like a community room, which is really cool. But we are gonna hit the road and we're heading towards Craters of the Moon and then off to our campground for the night. I'd like to start by saying that I apologize for my face.
Well, we're almost to our destination for the night, West Jellystone, and it'd be nice to get off the road. We're going to park for a couple days and hook the trailer, which will be good for getting around and exploring the park. You're definitely more limited along the trailer. It is nice though because you can stop and go to the bathroom wherever you want. It's been a pretty long day. We went by Craters of the Moon Park, National Forest.
We were going to stop there, and then that was one of the times today where we thought the baby was sleeping and he wasn't actually, so we skipped it because we thought he was sleeping, sort of like I thought he was when I started this part of the video.
And he is over.
He is clearly not sleeping.
Alright, Minnie, it's your turn to talk. Oh, really?
first 2 days in the car, he did really good. And kind of like he has been at home, he has a couple really good days, and then he has a couple days that aren't so great. So, we have entered the possibly not so great moment of the trip. That's okay. We are really close to where we're going, so we might just need to let him cry it out, fall asleep. I've also been reading a book called The Wonder Weeks, and according to that book, he's going through a leap, which is like a developmental, no, that's not what I want to say. Is it? It's like a mental growth spurt, basically. And they get really fussy and they just want to be held. And it can last for a couple days, it can last for a week, it just depends on the baby. But according to that book, he's going through a leap, and so we might just have a rough couple of days, and that's alright. Especially since we're not going to be doing any long travel days. Bless you, bless you. Bless you again. For the next couple days, so it's a good time for it to happen. He does really good in the carrier, and so that'll be good for what we're going to be doing for the next couple of days. But anyhow, we are pulling through where we came from, Idaho Falls. That's where we stopped last, and then we're going to be just outside of West Yellowstone in about an hour. But we can see the Tetons. I would show you on the camera, but they're pretty far away. I don't think you can see. I'll try. They are way out there. They kind of just blend in with the clouds, but you can sort of see.
Buddy boy. Hey.
Sunset over there past Joel. Alright. Well, I'm going to turn this off so that you don't have to listen to that. And we'll check in later. So we just stopped at the visitor center outside of Yellowstone to get our National Park pass, and we got that, and we were looking at all the maps, and the baby spit up all over both of us, and I hadn't taken a rag in with me, so we're now cleaning that up while Joel gets what we need from inside, and then we're heading into the park.